All right, everybody, we're back live. We have some updates. We have boots on the ground. Boots on the ground are telling us a few exciting things about Heroscape. I don't plan on being on for too long. I do have work, as many of you do, so I'll try to do an update occasionally as we get chunks of information as we go along, and hear about updates as they get to us. So a lot of new information. I'll just kind of tell you what we know so far. So back in the day, they had decided to do packaging with multiple unique packs with common packs. Now, typically it was well, one of the biggest issues was when they did the Orm's Return. They did two unique hero packs with the Road to the Forgotten Forest pack, and that caused a lot of retailers to just have unique packs sitting on the shelf doing nothing. Craig Van Ness has confirmed that the lady who was over whatever's marketing or manufacturing, whatever it was, that made that decision is no longer with them, and that issue will not be this time around. They're making smarter decisions. So that's heartening, knowing that they understand that some of the packaging issues back in the day were one of the reasons why retailers couldn't produce or to sell this item, and so they're going to make that decision better. So that's number one, and that's directly from the horse's mouth, Craig Van Ness. If we look at from boots on the ground, we've got them asking some obvious questions, some questions that we talked about yesterday that we know more about now. First, existing generals will stay, but Craig also hinted toward new factions and generals. So I think that would mean potentially not only generals, but species, new synergies, things like that. Quote, Craig said, "The story has progressed and the world has changed." And that was in reference to the generals and the factions. And so I think what we're going to see is truly a new age, right? Where they've basically taken Heroscape maybe 100 or a few hundred years in the future, right? And as the dust has settled and as the fighting has continued, which heroes have risen, which generals have survived, where do the generals stand in terms of power or weakness, right? Maybe Utkar has overwhelmed Jandar, right? And new factions have arisen in an alliance. We don't know, right? But we know that there's new factions and generals. Craig is going to be a permanent part of the team. This isn't just a temporary thing where he's coming to kickstart it. He's going to be a permanent part of this going forward. We know that. That's been confirmed. When it was asked about the VC, so the custom community, the C3V and the SOV, obviously that's a big elephant in the room for most of us. It was from Craig. He said to look to see how Hasbro interacts with the HeroQuest community and see how they might interact with the C3V and SOV. So I'm not familiar with what that means in terms of how the HeroQuest community has been received and been interactive with Avalon Hill. So I would appreciate it if some of you guys share some comments if you know, and or if you can go on and do some research on that. If I had a little more time, I would have done that myself. But it sounds like there is some sort of relationship there, an ongoing relationship, at least with Heroscape community or the HeroQuest community that might be represented here for the C3V and SOV. So we don't know where that stands yet, but he said he couldn't share too much, but he said just look at how they've communicated and worked with HeroQuest, and that should give us an idea. It's been confirmed figures will be unpainted. Not sure about that one. We all love just being able to unpack those minis and have them hit the table. I've heard it said that, Heroscape's a hobby, or gaming in general is a hobby. Painting is another hobby, right? and I would kind of agree with that. I don't mind unpainted minis. I have plenty of them myself. I love Zombicide. Zombicide's another game that I play. And so the fact that they're unpainted makes it a little bit, am I not going to buy it? No, of course. I'm going to support Heroscape 100% of the way. But there is something nice about just being able to pick up the box, and grab it and let it hit the table without having to do anything. But it allows you to do some cool, fun custom paint designs, kind of have your own expression. So buy some paint sets, get ready, because we're going to be painting. So that's been confirmed. The first set will most likely be unique figures. That's been confirmed. Oh, and just on the unpainted piece, it's just because it's so expensive, right? I mean, back in the day when Heroscape was produced, they could produce it at scale, and the painting, obviously was much cheaper. And obviously now we're in, inflation has caused issues just in general for business. So we're in a sticky situation where I think, at least for now, miniatures are going to come unpainted. I think there was a hope that it would be kind of like Arena of the Planeswalkers, where they painted just the arena, the Planeswalker itself, and then everything else came unpainted, right? So maybe they painted the unique heroes and then left the squads unpainted or something. That's not the case. That might change in the future. We don't know. Right now at Gen Con, there is Chris Nadeau. He's there, as well as Craig Van Ness. So they're going to be answering questions all day, basically. So again, we'll bring you more information as we have it. I think, oh no, there's a couple other updates here. So we want to make sure that you understand they are prioritizing accessibility. So a lot of the decisions they're making, whether that's packaging, shipping, timing, price point, unpainted piece, they want to focus on getting people into the game and not excluding people. So basically, I think the decisions they make are going to be based around how can we get the most people back into the game, interested in the game, get it on their tables. What's the easiest way to do that? So I think they wanted to emphasize that that's going to be one of the driving factors when they make decisions, such as being unpainted versus painted. In terms of timing, they couldn't confirm that. That's one of the things in the NDA that they can't confirm is when is this coming, right? 3 months, 18 months, 2 years. From my personal feeling, why would they announce it now if it's going to take them 2 years, right? I think they want to ride the hype, right? So in my personal opinion, I'm thinking, it would make a lot of sense to get the hype going now, kind of test the waters, see what kind of reaction it gets at Gen Con and going forward, and then probably start releasing updates over the next couple months. And I would assume, we could see it in the new year. That's my personal feeling, because if they were ready to drop it now, they would have. And I think they just want to make sure that, one, is the community is ready to receive it. We have the information we need. They would probably want to release information with people all on the same page. They don't. I mean, it's already something surprising for us to get, right? I mean, it's kind of out of nowhere. Heroscape's back, so I think it'll be a few months, but we don't have that confirmed at all. And again, that might come later, but that's one of the pieces of the NDA that they can't share at this current time. Other than that, I think there might be a couple. Well, there are some updates on pictures, so we'll jump into that in a second here. Let's see if there's any other updates we have here. I don't think so. Oh, terrain will come two-toned. So they have confirmed that there will be terrain in the master set. They haven't confirmed how much terrain, but it will be painted terrain, so a two-tone terrain, right? So grass is just green and brown, right? So very simple, not overly complicated, but they have confirmed it will be two-toned. There will be terrain. We don't know the price point. We don't know the amount of terrain that will be in it, but hopefully more than Arena of the Planeswalkers, and probably less than the Rise of the Valkyrie. You'll notice that the 3 master sets for Heroscape were Rise of the Valkyrie, tons of terrain, Storm of the Tomorrow, lots of terrain, but less, and then the D&D set, a fair bit of terrain, but less, and then the Marvel set was like very little terrain. So I think we can expect that there will be more than Arena of the Planeswalkers, which gave you like two hexes, which was nothing, right? And that was, I think, their attempt at seeing what a game like Heroscape coming back would look like, but just with magic. And I think they realized people didn't like cardboard for their terrain, so there will be terrain. It just will be, I would imagine, more than what we got from Arena, maybe even a little bit more than Marvel, or about the same as Marvel. Just it's the price point's probably going to be an issue, so don't expect to get Rise of the Valkyrie size terrain where you're getting a ton. So Other than that, I think those are the updates for now. They, again, on the front of, will there be new website? Will there be new apps or map building software? We can't get anything definitive. In fact, Craig said he couldn't answer that. But he said, basically, look at the HeroQuest community and see what Avalon Hill has done with that, right? For the HeroQuest community, apparently there's a companion app that they created that runs the Game Master for that community. And so he alluded to, hey, I can't answer that, but look at what they've done with HeroQuest. So again, I don't know the history there. If you guys want to do some research or find that out, that'd be great. Basically, I think we can expect there will be some support there. I mean, why wouldn't there be, right? There's been a huge online Heroscape community that we used Google Docs, Google Drawings. So I think they want to make it accessible. So why not release some sort of companion app or game engine that allows you to play online, or a new website, right? I could see a lot of things going here. In fact, and the map building app as well. I mean, they're going to be making maps for the master set, right? Every master set has scenarios with maps. They had to have a map builder for that, right? And so I think we would expect some updates there. Other than that, let's see. We haven't confirmed if it'll be a bit in big box retailers. We don't know about that yet, or if it's just going to be hit game stores or purchased online. We don't know the release schedule there. So other than that, I think that's what we know for now. I'll again post any updates, and I'll try and do another live stream for 5-10 minutes or whatever if there's another drop or chunk of information. Oh, sorry, I promised pictures. Yeah, there are some pictures. It's not, I mean, you've probably seen the ones on Facebook. It's really not any different than those ones. But let's see here. Here's some better looking ones. Sorry, this is just on my, here we go. Check that out. So this is what we've got. These are the new minis in the master set. Wow, we got like some sort of tree mage, maybe a wizard, some sort of boar with a hammer. Oh my gosh, these are sick. Ooh, okay, so Primadon. We've got a Primadon hero, some sort of mechanized arm and massive club. That is super cool. Okay, so let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, all right, feathered wings. Okay, so a feathered winged dragon. It looks like multiple tails there too. And then, okay, down here we've got this cowgirl. Some sort of alien cowgirl, green hair. That's interesting. Okay, so got some cowgirl stuff going on there. Let's see, better angles here. Oh, yep, there's the multiple tails. Okay, so new figures. I'm not sure what that guy is. Can't quite get an angle there. This guy, looks like those are some alien eyes. That's a mouth. He's got this big blade and a chain. So there's the guys over there. Ooh. Yes. Okay, that looks like some sort of skeletal demon lich thing. That is cool. What is this? Okay, some sort of mercenary maybe? He's got like a mask, a gas mask or something, and some blades. Okay. Let's see if we can get any other angles. Was something blue? Well, that's interesting. A blue thing going on there. What is that? I can't get an angle on that one. That one's. Let's see if we can get a better angle on these ones. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay, so a dwarf. Yeah. Okay, some sort of dwarf mechanic dude. Okay, and she's got like a pistol and a knife, so probably like some sort of rogue, alien rogue chick. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the blades, the forearm blades. That's a better angle for sure. Let's see, and there's just another angle from the side. I don't think there's anything new in that one. Okay, wow, yeah, that dragon from the back looks sick. Of course, I'm assuming it's a dragon. It might be a different species. I mean, feathered wings and multiple tails isn't quite dragon-esque, so we could be seeing a new species of dragon there. Okay, and I'm not seeing anything new on these images. These are all just separate angles. Okay. All right, well, that's what, dang, okay. So that's what we have to offer, which is awesome. Those are some great new pictures. That's boots on the ground information from the mouth of Craig Van Ness and the designers that are there at Gen Con, and those are some pictures of the set of minis. We don't know if that's the full master set. I would assume so. That's, you know, a pretty good number. I think, what, 7, 8 figures. But I mean, that could very easily be just half, right? I mean, I don't see any squads there, so it's possible there's maybe a few other things they're confirming, right? This is the teaser. Maybe they've got a few more. I don't know, but that's what we've got, you guys. All right, I got to sign off. People probably are waiting for me at work, just like all the rest of you. I'm sure this is throwing everything else on your work schedule out the window for the last day and a half, and maybe even all today. So anyway, thank you guys for jumping on and keeping updated. We'll cover any other information we've got as it comes, and keep the excitement going, keep the word spreading, and get people invested and back into this game. This is about to blow up. This is huge. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.